Hello, good morning. Thanks for time given to me. My name is Maria Claudiana Narni and I am a student of University Science Paul Ruteng from the English program. Okay, in this video I'm going to explore about the destination tourism and I explore the international and domestic tourism. Why people need traveling? The people need to travel sometimes because they think travel is an activity to do on vacation and also as a personal need of everyone. The people need to travel because traveling to new place has proven to have tremendous positive effects. People who travel frequently will have a much broader knowledge and also a much more mature personality. Besides that, there are many more positive benefits of traveling. The reason why people need to travel, like that, refreshing, increase social skill, can learn his place and history of tourist destination visit, and also helping us from daily habits that can affect mental, psychological, and emotional, reduce stress, and help us regain enthusiasm for activities that we left behind. Okay, the first I explore the international tourism. Japan has long been known as an attractive place for international tourism. So it is not surprising that tourist attractions in Japan are favorite holiday destinations. Some people consider Japan to have a rich culture and natural beauty, so it is worth exploring every corner. Others consider Japan to be a country full of sophisticated robots and mechs that arouse imagination. As a country of four seasons, Japan tourism offers excellent natural beauty and its warmth and the cherry blossom start to bloom. Is considered the best season for sightseeing in Japan. In this observation, I choose one of international tourism in Japan is Ueno Park. The beauty of cherry blossom in Japan is truly extraordinary. When spring comes, these flowers will decorate the entire garden. One of famous cherry blossom garden is Ueno Park. To, to enjoy its beauty, we can visit this place from March to May. Ueno Park is indeed the most famous place and has become the most popular Japanese tourist location for doing hanami, which is a picnic while enjoying the blooming of cherry blossom. Okay, the attraction in Japan. The first is Hiwatarisai. The unique attraction in Japan is Hiwatarisai. It is a unique festival of walking on fire. This festival is generally performed by Yamabushi, who is a Buddhist priest who has meditated on the mountain. In festival, Yamabushi walk on hot coals praying for the world to remain peaceful. The second is Hanami. It is to carry out to welcoming the blooming cherry blossom. So this is will be done in April. During Hanami, Japanese people can admire the beauty of the cherry blossoms with family and friends in Kokyo and Ueno parks and the other unique attraction in Japan. The next is people in Japan. Japan is known as one of the most developed and modern Asian countries. This cannot be separated from the principles and lifestyle of the Japanese people that have been cultured in their society. It's no wonder that when we think of Japan, we only think of harmony. The lifestyle of Japan society helps the advancement of the country. Community participation is needed to make a country continue to progress and develop. In this case, the Japanese lifestyle certainly has a big influence on the progress of the nations. The people of Javan lifestyles like that discipline and on time, work hard, loyal and highly dedicated, high life expectancy with healthy lifestyle and be polite. Okay, to get there, if we visit to Ueno Park, we can come from any international airport, be it Narita International or Kansai International airports. Cost access to this place are Skylights 100 and trains the ticket. You must have these two tickets before boarding the Skyliner. Then you can take the train to reach the park, which will take 2 and 3 hours. Destination during the COVID-19 pandemics. Since the global COVID-19 pandemic broke out, various countries have started to implement strict travel restrictions, especially for visiting foreign nationals. One of them, one of them in Japan, which has closed its travel routes to foreigners. However, enter the new normal period, Japan has begun to easy travel restrictions for foreign visitors. The Japanese government decided to close its borders to all international visitors at the beginning of this year, when the coronavirus pandemic spreads and various global scale restrictions were implemented. Since then, they have continued to close borders, especially for those who are not foreign national. However, now foreign visitors are again allowed to enter Japan, as long as they plan to stay for 3 months or more, for example, for educational purpose. In some cases, foreigners arriving on business trips are also allowed to visit provided they meet visa requirements. Okay, the next is I explore the domestic tourism. Labuan Bajo originates from a port on the island of Flores. This port is used as the entrance when visiting the Komodo Dragon Reservation. Okay, here is the tourism object in Labuan Bajo. Like that, Komodo National Park, Rinca Island, Water Palm Tuncabulang, Kanawa Island, Pink Beach, Padar Island, Batu Cermin Cave, and Bidadari Island. Okay, in this observation, I choose one of the domestic tourism in Labuan Bajo is Padar Island. One of the main unique that is also the main attraction of this natural tourism is the view that is so captivating. When visitors arrive at the top, they will see how beautiful highly scenery surround Padar Island. In addition, the eyes will be spoiled by the beautiful view of the blue sea water that also adore the beauty of this island. The reason is one why many tourists want to visit this tourist area, especially for travelers who love natural beauty. This island is one of recommended destinations. Okay. Attraction in Labuan Bajo. The culture of Labuan Bajo is one of the attractions for a favorite tourist destination on the Labuan Bajo trip. Its beautiful charms will also make anyone fall in love with this one tourist destination. The culture attraction in Labuan Bajo that are liked by tourists are the Caci dance and also the custom of receive guests, which is carried out by the local community. While for Padar Island, its natural attraction are the orange sunset and the beauty of Island, like the four deep bays combined ferrous colors and also the hills of the savannah. People in Labuan Bajo. In Labuan Bajo, the people is developing dynamically. Along with the economic growth of the regions, migrants from various ethnic groups and nations have come. This dynamics is most evident from the restaurants around the city. There are meatball stalls, Makassar restaurant, and restaurants that offer Italian cuisine. Labuan Bajo people are used to mingle with migrants. Many indigenous people choose to live in the interior and mountains. Migrants choose to live in coastal areas by becoming fishermen or traders. Okay, if you visit Labuan Bajo, to get there, Labuan Bajo is one of the most attractive tourist destinations for tourists to visit. For to get there, tourists can use an airplane from Jakarta to Labuan Bajo. However, if you want to feel straight to Labuan Bajo, you can start your journey from Denpasar using Nam Air, Garuda Indonesia, and Wings Air. Ticket price start from 1 million to IDR promotions. 400 one way from Bali to Labuan Bajo. The travel time is west, only 2 hours from Jakarta and 1 hour from Bali. To get to Padar Island itself, you only need an open deck boat trip or sailing trip of the Komodo Dragon boat to cross. There are boats to Padar Island that can be done via several alternative sea transportation you can use. The first one is Komodo open deck trip is only IDR 500 per person. The length of the tour is 1 day covering spot Padar, Rinca, and Komodo Island. And the second is sailing tour by Finisi or medium boats. Now, at these points, you will stay on the boat or commonly called live on boat with a duration of 2 nights or 3 nights. So, you no longer need to look for lodging in Labuan Bajo. Okay, destination during the COVID-19 pandemics. Labuan Bajo as one of the premium tourism destinations has also felt the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. Practic during this pandemic starts last March, all tourist destinations were closed. There are no more tourists, both local and foreign language. Tourist spots that were previously busy were discharged. This situation certainly affected various sectors, tourism service business actors, or the creative industry and micro, small and medium enterprise from local communities who had been depending on tourism for their hopes. One of them is the layoffs on a massive scale for workers in the tourist sectors. The slines of the tourist sectors also has a major impact on local revenues. The COVID-19 pandemic resulted in West Manggarai regional governments losing IDR 5 billion in revenue from the tourism sector. This is certainly not in line with what the local government wants, which originally target a revenue of 30 billion. If the pandemic continues to persist, it is not impossible that tourism in Labuan Bajo will suffer destruction. Okay, when the central government issue a policy again that tourism destination could be reopened, a number of parties, both local government and business players in the tourism sectors, respond positively to the policy. By complying with various health protocols, Labuan Bajo tourism is ready to welcome tourists. A digital system for online registration will also built to make it easy for tourists. Later, tourists who come can register online before visiting. Okay, that is just explore for me, and if you want to enjoy your vacation, you can also use the place above as a reference. Hope you can come and enjoy your life. Thank you.